Earlier in the podcast, you heard Wiggins and I interview Miles from Slightly Stoopid. While we were backstage at that show, we ran into music legend Jon Phillips, the guy who launched Sublime, discovered Slightly Stoopid. I told him he was basically the Dr. Dre of this genre.
And I feel like that's, a huge compliment for you to even say, and I don't think of myself in that nature,
Right.
But I've been doing this a long time, and it started for me with Bradley Nowell from Sublime, who influenced Slightly Stoopid, which is, why I'm here tonight, and just is the main reason that what I do, in the field of music is really because of Brad Nowell and Sublime. And so I'm not a producer, I'm not in the studio necessarily, like turning knobs.
Yeah, but you're making...
you're finding stars. The pieces, the elements that make it possible.
It is about putting together a giant puzzle and trying to make connections. I connect people, and I'm a music head, and it's...
You're kind of like the new version of Dre, because you don't necessarily have to be the producer, but what I'm saying is that the effect that you're actually having on music is just as prolific.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad to know it has that reach. And it's like the thing about Stupid and what we are, I think, really conscious of, it's a relationship with the fans. It's an exchange of energy with people, and people that have the same, vibrations. And so...
Agreed. Like the fact that artists can connect with fans and have a relationship with them beyond the regular, like you can go to social media, or you can be like Slightly Stoopid and have a chance for your fans to go on vacation with you.
Yeah.
That to me is like amazing.
Which everybody should do. It's a good time.
We're going.
Yeah. We want to go. We're already going to go sign up.
Podcast out from
absolutely.
Peninsula. It's a really good experience.
That would be amazing.
We heard.
We had the Dirty Heads last year, and it was just, it's paradise.
Pepper's coming this year with them, so it's just be a great time. Now, how long have you really been into it? Like, when did you get your...
Well, to give you some perspective on that, how I first met Slightly Stoopid was I was working with Sublime, and Bradley Nowell had lost his license, and he was supposed to come up to my office, and he couldn't drive, so he actually had called this young little grommet from San Diego to give him a ride, and Miles had just got his license, was 16, went from San Diego, picked Brad up in Long Beach, this little pickup, and came up to my office, and that's when Brad said, "Hey, John, this is Miles from Slightly Stoopid. They're kind of like a band I want to put some energy into," and I kind of always took it as symbolic, like he was saying, I might not be here forever, but this is Miles. He's going to kind of take it
pass
down
off
the
torch.
Wow. Yeah, and that's what it's become, and those guys really respect and appreciate that influence. It was, the new video, The Prophet, it's a perfect kind of homage to that. It actually has home video footage of Bradley and Miles originating the song acoustically in Miles' mom's living room. And if you have gotten a chance, I don't know if you have, checked the video out. It's on Vivo. It's the first one off the new record, and it has a really cool segment at the end where it is the actual acoustic performance of Miles and Bradley in Miles' mom's living room. And then Be Real from Cypress Hill's on it. Angelo from Fishbone's on it. G-Love's in it. Like, it's got a lot of cameos. So,
dude, we really appreciate you stopping by, and like we have mad respect for everything that you do, and like if it weren't for you, we wouldn't have the music that we're hearing.
It's a privilege to come to Red Rocks every year and be able to do this.
Now, do they freak out when they go on stage somewhere else and they're trying to light up? Is it different out there?
They do it everywhere.
Everywhere.
They run into a few problems here and there, but for the most part, it's been a pretty smooth ride, and it's comforting to be somewhere like here though, where you don't have to worry about it.
Exactly. You're at home. YOLO, appreciate you stopping by. We appreciate you
much props to YOLO Rum.
amazing.
Those are our bros, We also had O-Pen, vape pens out here tonight. It was cool, but it's a great vibe to be here, man.
We appreciate you having us here, man. We really do.
Sure. Larry Uncensored, man.